Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Highlander decks are once again about to leave the standard format in the next rotation, so I decided to take a good look at statistics and see what are the best performing Highlander decks right now. So if you want to send them off with some proper Highlander deck gameplay, you can use the best possible options. There are currently 5 Highlander synergy cards in the game. There's a Paladin card that no one really uses anyway. There's Zephyrus the Great, of course, a wonderful card. Dragon Queen Alexstrasza already has been nerfed once, still relatively strong. Reno the Relicologist, an excellent card for Mage, and Dino Bran, also already nerfed once to 8 mana instead of the 7. A phenomenal card for aggressive hunter decks. But all of these are rotating out of standard format with the next expansion in March or in April, so it's the last moment to play with them. But what deck should you use? There are 6 Highlander decks that see some play at the moment, although not all of these are really great. Coming in at number 6 is Highlander Paladin. Highlander Paladin was actually briefly a pretty good deck right before the Darkmoon Races miniset, but the miniset meta has been quite hostile to Highlander Paladin. Highlander Paladin isn't great against other Paladin decks, it's not great against rogue decks, it's good against stuff like Priests and Warriors, but those are not the mainstream decks at the moment. So this sort of slower, grindier, big boards late in the game thanks to Nesot God of the Deep, this sort of deck just isn't really cutting it right now. You can hope to reach around 50% win rate with this. I didn't include the non-viable decks, like Highlander Rogue is still seeing some play, but you can't reach 50% win rate with that one. So, while this is not great, it's not hopeless either. Highlander Druid is kind of in the same boat with Highlander Paladin. It has some upsides, and it did get a new card from Darkmoon Races miniset with Arbor Up, and Arbor Up is good. And that means that you can sometimes get some surprising swings in your games, and you have tons of value in the Druid with at least the Enlightened, so you can make copies of Dragon Queen, you can make copies of Yasharash. If you can survive to the late game, you have a lot of pressure coming. And that means that you're very good at pressuring stuff like warriors, you're very good at pressuring priests. And you have enough taunt and healing to survive mages. But then again, paladins, rogues and other druids. Token druids, full board, some savage roars, pow, ouch, hurt so much. You just can't handle that with the Highlander druid. Highlander Warrior is a notch above Druid and Paladin. It's still not great. I mean, if you play Warrior, you could play Enrage Warrior, you could play Silas Warrior, you could play ETC Warrior, yeah, you could play Pirate Warriors. There are so many good Warrior decks. So Highlander Warrior is like the weakest Warrior deck, which means that it's still a playable deck. Yeah, that's how good Warrior is. Getting to play Zephyrus, getting to play some Troublemakers and Nesot can be fun at times. And the deck is fairly capable of defending itself, which is good in this meta, but still decks like Paladin can prove to be too much to handle. Coming in at number 3, roughly in the same league as the Warrior, is Highlander Priest. Priest doesn't have any really great decks right now, but Priest's ability to annoy is limitless. So what if rogues just kill you and you can't handle that, and paladins just put so much pressure and they will also end up killing you? You get to steal some combos with Mindrender Illusia, and you can defend against some of the other threats. And you get to be as annoying as anyone can ever be in Hearthstone, so I guess that's something. For serious climbing, there are 2 Highlander decks available right now, and number 2 is Highlander Hunter. Highlander Hunter is still a good deck. Nerfed a couple of times already, Lawkeeper Polkelt was nerfed, Dino Bran was nerfed, it's still good. Very aggressive, this sort of little bit more secret oriented nowadays with Petting Zoo in it, still using Bran. I actually like my own list. You can find my video of Highlander Hunter on this channel. A little bit better than these, but it doesn't have enough statistics to truly prove conclusively that it's better than these. Anyway, Highlander Hunter, an aggressive deck that has access to Zephyrus and a King Crush on 8. What's there not to like? And finally, the best performing Highlander deck right now is actually Highlander Mage. Highlander Mage nowadays is this bit more secret oriented, so there's a bunch of secrets in the deck. There's Ancient Mysteries, there's Inconspicuous Rider. Old cards are a little bit out of fashion with Highlander Mage. You can build a Highlander Mage with old cards, but this sort of Highlander Mage with just a bit of dragon stuff, more secrets, more early game, better able to defend itself, is performing better on the ladder right now. So if you're looking to play some Highlander decks now before Zephyrus and friends are going to rotate out of standard format, here are 6 decks that you can use. 2 decks that are roughly 50% win rate, 2 decks that are slightly above, so you should be able to do some slow climbing with them, and then Highlander Hunter and Highlander Mage, actually good decks that you can take high in the ladder. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.